Welcome.
Hello, Dan.
We have Jill Hogan
Hello.
on camera. You're an OG at CrossFit Streets. Been here since the beginning. So thank you. And so we want to highlight, not everybody knows about our members that have been here for a while. They come in and maybe don't realize that some people have been here since 2014. So kind of talk us through your initial kind of first couple months, if you remember that, and how you felt starting out at CrossFit Streets.
I remember the very first time I walked in here, I saw the sign, the big pylon sign out on the street. And I walked in, I knew nothing about CrossFit, but I was dressed to work out, and you were actually sitting at the front desk, and you said, "Can I help you?" And I said, "Yes, I'm here to do a class." You're like, "Ma'am, it doesn't work that way."
Yeah?
Yes. So I did come back, and I started with some sort of personal training sessions, and then I started with at that point in time, you had the ladies' classes. I
Yep.
sort of eased my way into CrossFit.
Yep.
But it was really, for me, I was just about to turn 40, so this was 5 years ago, and I wanted to get the fittest I've ever been in my life. That was my goal when I was turning 40. I
Nice.
saw the sign and I came in and I haven't looked back.
It's awesome. Good for you. So you just finished a class. I pulled Jill in after doing a class, so sorry. And but it was your fourth 6 a.m. class this week.
Yes.
Which is very common. You do that, almost every week, and then some Saturdays as well. So talk us through kind of like why you're working out at 6 a.m. and like how you get yourself ready to work out at 6 a.m. because obviously it's not easy for most folks.
Well, for me, 6 a.m. was a time slot where it didn't interrupt any other factors of my family life.
Yep.
So it was time that I could have to myself, come to the gym. Also, when I go to work, I've worked out in the morning, I really do feel ready for the day. The odd day that I don't work out in the morning, it does feel odd going to work. In terms of getting ready, for me, it's all about sleep.
Yeah.
If I don't have a good sleep the night before, I really do feel it in the morning. I mean, that sounds so simple, but it's really true. So for me, it's all about getting a good night's sleep to be able to come in the morning.
Cool. So what would you tell a person? You've been here for 6 years, coming up on Saturday. What would you tell a person as they come in and maybe they're going through the same process as you? They walk by or they find us online and they're like, "Oh my gosh, I want to get in shape. I want to start this whole CrossFit thing." And what would you tell them as they come in?
I would tell them to be patient with themselves. I would tell them not to be intimidated because everyone at this gym is at different levels, different times in their lives, and it's a very encouraging and friendly environment. So I think probably the number one thing is people hear the word CrossFit and they're like, "Oh, I couldn't do that."
Yeah.
And you can. And I think that would be probably the biggest message I would give someone. Just try it. Don't be intimidated and be patient with yourself.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
But those are all the questions that we wanted to ask.
Okay.
To get to that.